Have you ever wondered what the future holds? What if someone could foresee it, warning us of what's to come? Baba Vanga, the legendary blind mystic, claimed she could. She envisioned a world on the brink of unimaginable change. Her predictions for 2025 are both fascinating and terrifying. But what do these warnings mean for us today? Could they reveal hidden truths about our world? Or are they simply tales meant to spark fear and curiosity? Welcome to Buddhist philosophy. This is a place where seekers and thinkers unite. Here, we explore life's deepest mysteries and greatest challenges. Through the lens of Buddhist teachings, we find clarity and solutions. In today's video, we'll uncover Baba Vanga's darkest visions. We'll delve into her chilling warnings about a sleep pandemic. We'll explore the dangers of unchecked power and betrayal. We'll discuss the looming threat of natural disasters. And we'll question what extraterrestrial contact could mean for humanity. But that's not all. This journey isn't just about fear or predictions. It's about understanding the lessons hidden in these warnings. It's about finding hope, solutions, and a way forward. The sleep pandemic, a world that could fall asleep. Imagine a world where people suddenly stop waking up. Baba Vanga foresaw this disturbing reality. She called it a sleep pandemic. In her vision, millions fall into a coma-like slumber. Some sleep for weeks. Others remain unresponsive for months, even years. This illness comes without warning. It spreads mysteriously, baffling doctors and scientists. Victims simply close their eyes and never wake. Families are left in despair, unsure if their loved ones will recover. Could this be a real possibility? Or is it a metaphor for something deeper? Let's explore the roots of this chilling prediction. Our world of sleeplessness. In today's world, sleep is undervalued. People work late, glued to screens and endless deadlines. Insomnia rates are higher than ever before. Sleep apnea affects millions worldwide, often undiagnosed. Technology plays a massive role in this crisis. Blue light from phones and computers disrupts our natural rhythms. Social media keeps our minds racing long past bedtime. Even children are affected, spending hours on screens before sleep. We live in a world that never stops moving. But our bodies and minds are paying the price. Chronic fatigue has become a silent epidemic. Could Baba Vanga's sleep pandemic be a warning? Perhaps it reflects our unhealthy relationship with rest. It's a wake-up call, ironically, about the importance of sleep. A story of loss and resilience. Now, imagine a man named Tom. Tom is a dedicated father and a hard worker. He stays up late, pushing himself to meet deadlines. His family depends on his income to survive. One day, Tom doesn't wake up. He falls into a deep, unexplained sleep. Doctors are baffled, offering no answers to his family. Weeks pass, and Tom remains unresponsive. His wife, Sarah, takes on the burden of supporting their children. She juggles part-time jobs while caring for her unconscious husband. Bills pile up, and stress takes a toll on her health. The children miss their father terribly. They don't understand why he won't wake up. Every day, they sit by his bedside, hoping for a miracle. This story is fictional, but it feels real. It shows how unprepared society might be for such a crisis. Families could face emotional and financial ruin. Healthcare systems could collapse under the strain. A deeper reflection. What if this pandemic is more than just a physical illness? It could symbolize our growing disconnection from balance. Modern life demands more than we can give. We sacrifice rest for productivity, health for convenience. Baba Vanga's warning forces us to ask hard questions. Are we taking care of our bodies and minds? Are our healthcare systems equipped for unforeseen challenges? Are we investing enough in sleep science and brain health? Her vision may seem far-fetched, but it shines a light on issues we already face today. The pandemic might not be literal, but the lesson is clear. What's next? This is only the beginning of Baba Vanga's eerie predictions. If this warning feels unsettling, brace yourself for what's ahead. She didn't just foresee a sleep pandemic. She also warned of betrayal, disasters, and even messages from space. Could these events reshape our reality? What lessons will they teach us about resilience and hope? Stay with us as we dive deeper into Baba Vanga's prophecies. In the next chapter, we'll explore the shadowy world of political betrayal, a chilling tale of trust broken and power disrupted. You won't want to miss it. Natural disasters, earthquakes, tsunamis, and more. Imagine the ground beneath you trembling violently. Buildings collapse, streets split, and chaos erupts around you. Now picture towering waves swallowing entire towns in minutes. This is the grim reality of Baba Vanga's predictions. She foresaw devastating earthquakes in the United States. She envisioned mysterious tsunamis striking Asia. Her warnings suggest a year where nature's fury knows no bounds. These disasters aren't distant possibilities. They are a stark reminder of our planet's growing instability. Earthquakes and tsunamis are only part of the story. The real question is, are we ready for what's to come? A planet under pressure. Climate change is reshaping the Earth. Temperatures are rising, causing glacier to melt rapidly. Rising sea levels threaten coastal cities worldwide. Shifting tectonic plates make earthquakes more frequent and severe. Scientists have long warned us about these dangers. Baba Vanga's predictions align closely with their findings. Nature is reacting to centuries of human neglect. The signs are everywhere: floods, droughts, and extreme weather events. This isn't just about statistics or headlines. It's about lives, families, and communities at risk. Ignoring these warnings would be a grave mistake. A village's fight for survival. Now, let's step into a small coastal village in Southeast Asia. The villagers live simple but content lives. Fishermen head out to sea every morning, providing for their families. Children play along the shore, laughing and carefree. One fateful day, the sea turns violent. A massive tsunami roars toward the village without warning. Waves as high as buildings crash onto the land. Homes are swept away, and lives are changed forever. In the aftermath, the survivors gather amidst the rubble. They mourn their losses but refuse to give up. Together, they begin to rebuild what the waves took away. They find strength in their unity and compassion. This story may be fictional, but its lessons are real. Disasters test not just our preparedness but our humanity. How we respond defines who we are as individuals and communities. Preparedness, a shared responsibility. Disaster preparedness isn't just about governments. It's a collective effort that requires everyone's participation. Early warning systems save lives, but they need funding. Community drills teach people how to act when disaster strikes. Simple steps, like emergency kits, can make a difference. But it's not just about survival, it's about prevention. We must address climate change to reduce future risks. Sustainable practices and environmental protection are critical. Are we willing to make the changes needed? Or will we wait for nature to force our hand? Resilience in the face of adversity. Baba Vanga's predictions aren't just warnings. They're reminders of humanity's resilience. Time and again, people have risen after disasters. They've rebuilt homes, communities, and their faith in each other. But resilience isn't enough if we're unprepared. We must learn from past disasters to avoid future tragedies. The power to make a difference lies in our hands. What's next? Natural disasters test our strength. But they also teach us humility. They remind us of the fragile balance between humanity and nature. But Baba Vanga's visions don't stop at the forces of nature. What if there are forces beyond our world? She predicted messages from space, contact with extraterrestrial life. What would such contact mean for humanity's future? Would it unite us or divide us further? Join us in the next chapter as we explore this profound question. Prepare to dive into the unknown and imagine what lies beyond. Messages from space, are we ready for contact? Imagine the night sky. Vast and endless. Stars twinkle. Planets orbit. And galaxies stretch far beyond our reach. Now imagine a signal. Faint but deliberate. Cutting through the silence. This is what Baba Vanga predicted for 2025, a message from the cosmos. She claimed that humanity would receive extraterrestrial contact. These messages, she said, would coincide with major global events. Could this be the moment we've been waiting for? Or is it the beginning of something we're not prepared to handle? The question isn't just about if we're ready. It's about what this would mean for us as a species. The search for intelligent life. For decades, scientists have searched the stars. The James Webb Telescope scans distant planets for signs of habitability. Astronomers listen for radio signals that could indicate intelligence. So far, the universe has been silent, or perhaps we're not listening closely enough. The discovery of promising exoplanets has fueled excitement. Planets with water, oxygen, or conditions similar to Earth captivate us. Could these planets harbor life? If so, what kind of life might it be? The search isn't just scientific, it's deeply human. We yearn to know if we're truly alone in the universe. Baba Vanga's prediction taps into this longing. It forces us to confront the possibility that we're not alone. A story of discovery. Picture a lone scientist working late into the night. Her lab is quiet, save for the hum of computers. She's analyzing data from a distant star system. Suddenly, she notices something unusual. It's a pattern, a series of numbers that don't occur naturally. She decodes it and realizes it's a mathematical formula. The message is unmistakable, it comes from another civilization. Her heart races as she considers the implications. She contacts her team, who confirm the findings. News spreads quickly, and governments step in. What happens next divides humanity. Some argue the message should be shared with the world. Others insist on secrecy, fearing mass panic or misuse. The scientist is caught between her duty to science and the chaos unfolding. This fictional tale mirrors a very real dilemma. How would humanity react to such a discovery? Would it unite us or deepen existing divisions? The philosophical challenge. Extraterrestrial contact isn't just a scientific event. It's a psychological, social, and spiritual reckoning. If we're not alone, what does that say about our place in the universe? Are we a small part of a vast cosmic tapestry? Or are we players in a grander design we can't yet comprehend? The idea of intelligent life challenges long-held beliefs. Religions, philosophies, and worldviews would need to adapt. Questions of purpose, origin, and destiny would take center stage. Even if contact doesn't happen, the thought itself changes us. It forces us to look beyond our earthly concerns. It reminds us of the vastness of existence and our shared humanity. A call to prepare. Whether or not we receive a message in 2025, we must be ready. Readiness isn't just about technology or science. It's about emotional, ethical, and philosophical preparedness. We UST ask ourselves, how would we communicate with another civilization? What values would we represent as humanity? How would we protect ourselves without succumbing to fear? These aren't just questions for scientists or leaders. They're questions for all of us as global citizens. What's next? Baba Vanga's vision of contact challenges us to expand our perspective. It invites us to think beyond borders, conflicts, and divisions. But the cosmos isn't the only frontier we must face. The Earth itself is changing, and humanity is at a crossroads. In the next chapter, we'll confront another of Baba Vanga's warnings. This one isn't about the stars, it's about the systems we depend on daily. She predicted the rise of cyber threats that could destabilize our world. How vulnerable are we to these digital dangers? And what can we do to protect ourselves? Stay with us as we explore these pressing questions. The answers might just prepare us for a safer, brighter future. Technology and cyber threats, a double-edged sword. Imagine waking up to total darkness. Your phone has no signal. The lights don't turn on. The water taps run dry. Now picture an entire city in the same situation. Hospitals, banks, and schools are paralyzed. Transportation grinds to a halt. People panic as basic systems fail. This is what Baba Vanga warned about. She predicted an escalation in cyber attacks. Hackers would target critical infrastructure, crippling entire nations. In a world ruled by technology, this isn't far-fetched. It's a reality we might face sooner than we think. The fragility of progress. Technology has revolutionized our lives. It powers our homes, connects us, and makes life convenient. But with progress comes vulnerability. Artificial intelligence drives innovation at lightning speed. Machines learn, adapt, and even make decisions. But the smarter they get, the more tools cybercriminals gain. Hackers exploit weaknesses in digital systems. They steal data, manipulate networks, and sow chaos. Even the strongest firewalls can have hidden flaws. The line between innovation and danger is razor thin. The very tools that empower us can be turned against us. A city plunged into chaos. Now, imagine a bustling city on a regular weekday. People commute to work. Schools are in session. And hospitals are busy. Suddenly, everything stops. Hackers have disabled the power grid. Traffic lights go dark, causing accidents on every street. Hospitals lose power, leaving patients in critical danger. Banks freeze, and people can't access their money. The chaos spreads faster than anyone can respond. Panic grips the population as food supplies dwindle. Within days, the city is unrecognizable. This hypothetical scenario feels terrifyingly real. It shows how fragile our modern systems truly are. A single breach can unravel an entire society. The ethics of AI and technology. Technology isn't inherently good or bad. It's a tool, shaped by the hands that use it. Artificial intelligence has transformed industries. It helps doctors diagnose diseases and improves education. It drives cars, manages cities, and protects ecosystems. But AI also raises ethical concerns. What happens when machines make decisions without oversight? How do we prevent misuse of this powerful technology? The rise of AI is inevitable, but its integration must come with responsibility. We must ask hard questions about privacy, security, and control. A shared responsibility. Cybersecurity isn't just for governments or tech companies. It's a shared responsibility that involves everyone. Individuals must protect their personal data. Organizations must invest in stronger security measures. Governments must regulate AI development and enforce accountability. Preparedness is key to resilience. We can't stop technological progress, but we can safeguard it. A call for balance. Baba Vanga's warning highlights the dual nature of technology. It can empower humanity, but it can also endanger it. The key lies in balance between progress and precaution. Are we doing enough to protect what we've built? Are we prepared for the risks that come with innovation? These questions don't have easy answers, but they're questions we must confront as a global society. What's next? The threats of cyber attacks challenge our reliance on technology. But Baba Vanga's visions extend beyond earthly concerns. She spoke of humanity facing the ultimate reckoning. A future shaped by choices we make today. A transformative era where humanity's unity will be tested. In the final chapter, we'll explore the deeper meaning of her warnings. What lessons can we take from her visions? How can we use them to build a brighter, more resilient future? Stay with us as we uncover the wisdom hidden in her prophecies. The end of this journey might be the beginning of a new perspective. A world transformed, the deeper meaning of Baba Vanga's warnings. Imagine standing at a crossroads. One path leads to chaos and destruction. The other, to unity and hope. Baba Vanga's predictions bring us to this moment. Her warnings aren't just about the future. They're about the choices we make today. Each prophecy reveals a deeper truth. Behind the fear lies a call for change. A reminder of our responsibility as stewards of this world. What if these visions aren't about doom? What if they're meant to inspire us to act? Lessons hidden in warnings. Baba Vanga spoke of natural disasters, earthquakes and tsunamis, symbols of nature's fury. But are they simply warnings, or reflections of our neglect? Climate change is no longer a theory. It's a reality we face every day. Rising seas, raging storms, and scorching heat waves. Her vision urges us to reconsider our relationship with the earth. Are we protecting the planet, or exploiting it for gain? The lesson is clear: our actions today shape tomorrow's reality. She also warned of political betrayal, a reminder of the fragility of power and trust. Her prophecy challenges us to value integrity over ambition, to build systems that serve people, not egos. Her prediction of messages from space stirs curiosity. It invites us to dream beyond borders and divisions, to see ourselves not as isolated nations, but as one humanity. The power of choice. Baba Vanga's legacy lies in her ability to provoke thought. She forces us to ask difficult questions. What kind of future do we want to create? How can we address the problems she predicted? And most importantly, how can we work together to solve them? The future isn't written in stone. It's shaped by every decision we make. From the energy we consume to the leaders we elect. From how we treat the planet to how we treat each other. Her prophecies remind us of our collective power. We can choose to continue as we are, or we can change. A story of transformation. Let's imagine a city struck by disaster. Floods devastate homes, leaving families homeless. People are scared, hungry, and desperate for help. But amidst the chaos, something remarkable happens. Neighbors open their doors to strangers. Volunteers distribute food and blankets. Communities rebuild together, stronger than before. This story reflects humanity's resilience. Even in the face of tragedy, hope can shine through. It's a reminder that transformation begins with kindness and unity. A final reflection. Baba Vanga's warnings aren't just predictions. They're wake-up calls to rethink our priorities. From environmental conservation to global unity, the message is clear. The challenges we face are immense, but not insurmountable. We have the tools, knowledge, and compassion to make a difference. The question is, will we act? Or will we wait until it's too late? Her legacy invites us to choose hope over fear, to embrace change, no matter how uncomfortable it feels. Because the greatest transformation starts within ourselves. What's next? This journey has been one of reflection and discovery. We've explored the depths of Baba Vanga's warnings. We've uncovered lessons that challenge and inspire. But this is just the beginning. There are more mysteries to unravel, more truths to explore. Stay tuned for future discussions on Buddhist philosophy. Together, we'll continue to seek wisdom and shape a brighter future. Share this video if it resonated with you. Invite others to join this community of thinkers and doers. And remember, every small action contributes to a better world. Until next time, stay mindful, stay hopeful, and keep striving for change. Are you prepared for 2025? You've taken a powerful step today. You've explored the depths of Baba Vanga's warnings. You've reflected on what these predictions mean for our world. Not everyone chooses to seek deeper truths. But you did. And that sets you apart. It shows your courage to confront uncomfortable realities. The year 2025 approaches, bringing uncertainty and opportunity. Will Baba Vanga's warnings come true? Only time will reveal the answer. What matters more is how we respond now. The future is not fixed. It's a canvas waiting for us to paint. Every action you take shapes the world around you. Small steps, reducing waste, supporting your community, staying informed, make a difference. It's not about perfection, it's about intention. A word of gratitude. Thank you for sharing this journey with us. Your time and attention mean everything to this community. At Buddhist Philosophy, we're honored to have you here. Your curiosity inspires us to keep exploring life's mysteries. Your willingness to reflect gives us hope for a better tomorrow. And your support helps spread wisdom to more people. We don't take this for granted. You are an essential part of this mission. An invitation to act. Take the lessons you've learned today into your life. Practice mindfulness in your decisions. Show kindness to the people around you. Care for the planet as if it were your home, because it is. Transformation begins with small, consistent actions. You don't need to change the world overnight. Just start where you are, with what you have. The future is in our hands. Together, we can shape it into something extraordinary. Stay connected. If this video resonated with you, share it with others. Let's grow this community of seekers and thinkers. Together, we'll uncover more truths and inspire meaningful change. Subscribe to Buddhist Philosophy for more insights and stories. We're here to explore life's greatest questions, one step at a time. Until next time, stay curious and stay hopeful. And remember, the power to shape tomorrow lies within us all.